Hello everyone, welcome back to some more of our Liu Biao series. Before we end the first turn, we also have a food shortage that I kind of want to see if we can deal with. Now, both of our vassals have some food. This guy has a farmland. Saimao also has just livestock farm. So I'm hoping
we feel honored
that maybe we could get some food from them. Request food trade. What are we looking at? You're only willing to give me 2 at 5.4. Okay. Well, what about Huangzhou?
Enter freely, friend.
Yeah. Oh, he only has 3 food himself. So about the same. About the same. Well, I would like 3 food. 7.5. So I can offer autonomy, which means that I'm promising them that I will not annex their lands to my own. That would give us our food for 10 turns, but am I willing to make that promise? Because, I mean, I could just annex him right now. I don't know the bad stuff about it, though. This will destroy their faction. Are there any negatives? Ah, okay. So Huangzhou would hate me, and Saimao would drop by -50. Okay, well, let's not do that. We'll give them their autonomy for the food instead. So let me go back to Huangzhou.
Welcome, friend.
I'm going to say I will not annex you, and in return, you are going to give me 3 food for 10 turns. That just doesn't seem like a great deal because it isn't. Granting autonomy just for 3 food is not great. What about a regular payment? Do you have any ancillaries? What about this ox? What about this too? Oh! No, they definitely don't like that. Oh, this is a bad deal for us. But we are going to be playing as a relatively good person who will honor our vassals, I guess. So, yeah, alright, man.
We accept.
You win that deal, that's fine. We're all friends here. Alright, so that is going to handle our food shortage. We're still at 0, so we don't have a surplus, but hopefully in 10 turns we will have some extra food. Now we can try and plan for that. You have an iron mine. Yuan Shu just has a city. Preferably we're looking for farmland, and the farmland is going to be... There's a lot of farmland over here. So if we go through the yellow turbans, we could probably get into the tasty food lands over here. I believe there's a lot of farms to our east. To our south, not as many, but I know there is to our east. And we're going to be heading east anyway. Alright, so I think that's going to finally do it for our first turn. It was a long one, I know. Is there anything important that happened here? Ah, we are friends. Very good. Okay, and I think that's it. There's nothing else. We got the assignments. And yeah, alright, let's do this. Oh boy. Retreat from there. Retreat from there. They didn't retreat. That's okay. You lost a little bit of your army. It's going to be fine, because we are going to be moving out Liu Biao. That is a long travel time. What if we go... Oh, because this is where the bridge is, over here and then all the way up here. So this will mean we go through the Han territory, which should give us a penalty. But if you go through our vassals' territory, man, that'll take a while. Honestly, I kind of want to hit them from the north too, because this is where their mine is and their army's over here. We may be able to try and maybe force our way through here in one turn so we don't incur any penalties to diplomacy. We can also change our stance to marching. But I also kind of want to grab more troops. So we will just move normally this turn. And then let's hit the recruitment tab. And we will add to... Well, let's see what we got here. We've got the infantry of Jing, which is one of our uniques. So let's see. They have... Wow. They actually have 59% melee evasion with their shields. So like, this G militia only has 13% melee evasion. The infantry of Jing, 59. Now, I'm sure there's a trade-off, though. So if we look at their... Oops. Can we pin this? There we go. Right-click on it. Alright, so they have melee charge bonus of 39. They have very, very high morale. They reflect charge of mounted attackers if they are braced, so they're standing still. 137. Actually, we just did this. Hold on. There we go. So we can see the comparison right here. So, same hit points. Our morale is better than the G militia. The charge bonus is better than the G militia. The melee damage is better? Yeah, they're just better. And they also have missile block chance. Okay. What about their costs, though? They are 170 per turn, and these are only 102. Also, these guys cost 1,487. Holy moly. I don't know if we can afford to have a unit like that. What about the Sabers and the G? We'll right-click on that. So the Saber and the G militia, the Saber is still better slightly. I mean, currently in this army, we have 2 Lance Cav to deal with other Cav. So I feel like I'm not as interested in grabbing these Elite Spears quite yet. So how about we do... And actually, if we're going to grab the Saber militia, we probably should just grab it over here under Huangzhong here. We can also grab the Jian Sword Guards, who are even better. Higher armor, too. This is tough. Because the thing is, Liu Biao has a very high cunning. So we kind of want him to have our archers. So, oops. Let's recruit 2 archers for you. And then we'll grab... I guess just 2 Saber militia. And then a Jian Sword Guard as like our middle of our line. Hold the center down. Okay. So we will do that. And we can actually give our vassals a war coordination target to try and harass the Yellow Turbans if we go into diplomacy, I believe. It's like Saimao.
Welcome, friend.
War coordination. Select targets. If we zoom in here, I want you to be aggressive against He Yi. And
Greetings.
You...
Well met.
Same thing. Alright. So we're ordering our vassals to mobilize against the Yellow Turbans. And I believe that's going to be it for this turn. We're still producing our new building. There's not much else we really want to do here. Now, their armies are probably not strong enough to actually... Hello, Han Empire. What are you doing? They're probably not strong enough to be aggressive quite yet, but whenever they are, they will march out.
Restore harmony.
Okay, so we want to march to the edge of our territory.
Such action would be folly.
And then hopefully
Towards order.
we will be able to force march our way through without having any penalties with the Han Empire there. Let's see, we have 1,000 gold right now. I don't think there's really much we can do. So I think we're probably just going to end our turn again. I'm not sure where they are going. I don't remember the Han really moving armies that often. But again, this is an SFO overhaul, so maybe the Han is more aggressive, which could be kind of scary, actually. Because they control a lot of territory. Oh, excellent. All right, so our stuff is cheaper. Beautiful. Although war has been best left to others, my lord, there is no choice now but to forge your legacy in the crucible of battle. You will need to muster more forces, raising armies that can defend China against all enemies. We need to have 18 units at the start of a new turn. We have 16 currently. If we grab this, we'll have bonus experience for 3 turns and replenishment faction-wide. And we only need 2 more units to do that. Whoa! Okay, so the event happened. Sun Xian is killed by Huangzu at the Battle of Jiangyang. Cut down in a hail of arrows. So that event actually procced. I wonder if that procs every time. Maybe it does. I'm not entirely sure. But Sun Xian is dead. So we don't have to worry about fighting him. Now, I believe his son is going to take over the Sun family's holdings. Our city shall continue to rise. The splendor of the Han and the Old Ways shall shine across the land and remind the people of the strength of our institutions. Wow, 2,000 experience for us? Fantastic. We did not level up, but still. Yeah, I don't know if that event procs every time. Because that is what happened. He gets murdered by a hail of arrows. I hope that can't happen every time. Add a little spiciness to it. Alright, so we could upgrade our Noble Travel Lodge and give us some more money. And I kinda want to do that. But I also want to try and get those 18 people. But I think what would be best, because by completing that next mission, if we have 18 troops in our army, we'll gain replenishment. So it may be best to grab that after we do the fight for Hunan, because then we are, in theory, going to have casualties. Ooh, we may be able to make it across there.
Destiny awaits.
Aha! Alright, so I don't believe we'll incur a penalty here. I don't think. Also, how can I turn these off now? There is a way that we can turn off... Oh, we can delete them. Okay. Well, we can delete these. The pin system is pretty cool. I haven't really utilized it yet, but here, we'll utilize it. For all of us, I'm going to create a custom pin over here that... Oh, there we go. And we're gonna put... that's kind of like... Oh, here we go. There be farms here. Yar. That be the farming territories I told you about. I don't know. I just wanted to use the custom pin, so there we go. Alright. So that is our movement. We're not going to create any more custom pins, but we will leave that. Oh, we get our first reform. Excellent. So let's open up the reform tree, which this is such a beautiful screen. Okay, so we started off with private tutors, which gives us character experience and unlocked one of our archers. And I think this archer, the medium bow archer, is usable by Huang Zhang. I'll get his name right eventually. We have that one. I believe that's all we currently have. There we have so many paths to go down. Like, we could do this one, which will lower the character salary, because every single character, we do have to pay them a salary. Not much of one. So, like, this won't be a big impact quite yet. But this does unlock the 4th tier building of... What is that? The Academy Complex. 40 upkeep per turn and the character experience. Well, we're not at the tier 4 buildings quite yet, so that's not super interesting for us. Trade influence, we don't really need right now. Also does unlock crossbows. 30% income from commerce. We are making a commerce building, and it unlocks tier 4 of all those buildings. +1 available spy position. That is interesting, because right now, we don't have any spies. But we could. Maybe we should. What else we got? +1 available trade agreement. Honestly, that's also pretty good. Because if we're going to keep our both of our vassals around, then that's basically a guaranteed trade partner. We only have 1 trade right now, but that would give us another one. So, in theory, this would give us an extra like 250-ish gold per turn as we establish trade. And it probably would grow as we get more resources, I think. But that's spy, though. Trade influence. I mean, we can go so many other paths. Like, we can get the get, this tree. Income from peasantry. Administrator position actually is pretty cool too. A lot of these things are pretty cool. +2 public order. -8 recruitment cost faction wide. Get it while get it early. Military supplies. Population growth. Oh man. Let's grab the spy. Yeah, let's grab the spy. I didn't really do much with the spy game in my other campaigns that I ran, so let's start early. The honorable Liu Biao having the best spy network in the game. Makes sense, right? And then I think we just upgrade our Noble Travel Lodge to get more money. Because, like he said, coin and good government is the best. Okay, he didn't say just that, but... okay, undercover network. Active spies. Oh, we have to actually recruit somebody? Guo Jia? Really? Wait. We can recruit that guy right now? How do we... Hold on. We can. Yeah, he is a legendary character. Oh, crap. And I'm assuming none of these can become a spy, but he can. Must be one of his traits. I don't really know too much about spies. I mean, he does have a little spy icon on him. I wonder if he himself is a spy. Okay, hold on. Hold on. That changes things. Let's cancel that upgrade. Because he is a legendary character. So, go back to the court. Also, look at this dude. Oh, I love these unique portraits. It adds so much. Because, like, these two right there and this guy, those are just generics. So I've seen, like, these faces all the time. Like, look at that. That's just so cool. He may not even be that cool of a person, but still. Guo Jia. Guo Jia's armor. Yeah, look at this. Unique armor. 15% chance of evading capture post-battle. 15% chance of ambushing in their own army. Oh, man. I don't even know if I would want you to be a spy. He is brilliant. Own armies in this county. Ammunition for all units. Okay. Ammunition for enemy armies. Minus 30%. 10% income from all sources if he is an administrator. But increases ambition to gain independence as an administrator. So we got to kind of watch out for him. Also, he has increased chance of capturing enemy officers post-battle and line of sight. Man. You know, I may... Okay. I'm going to recruit you. Now, I think I will still make him a spy for right now. Because we're only going to have one army, and I like the army that we have. We are showing our son how to lead. We have, I'm assuming, like one of our best friends and best generals alongside us as well to make sure everything goes correctly. So we're going to send this guy as our first spy. And what a spy he will become, I think. And then we'll send him to the Tyrant. We could send him to the Tyrant. But I think our actual first, like, big target may be Yuan Shu. So let's deploy him for Yuan Shu. Yuan Shu is probably going to eat this guy up. A level 3 legendary character. He's going to love him. Deploy. There we go. Good luck, Guo. And... oh, you know what? Hold on. Ah, dang it. I should have gave him... crap. I should have gave him, like, some satisfaction on him or something. Well, I guess right now he's at 100. Okay. Well, that works for me, man. Alright, now let's end our turn. Sorry. I got distracted by the spy stuff, and then I got distracted by legendary characters. I was like, oh!
Consider our proposal.
Oh, Dong Zhuo. He wants us to pay him 154 gold, and he will give us military access. Well, I did say how I like to roleplay these, and he has control of our kin. So this is kind of supporting the Han, which is something I guess we would do. But we also know he's a tyrant who burnt down the capital. Oh man, how would we do this? Now me by myself would just reject this like, are you out of your dang mind, son? But Liu Biao would not want to anger Dong Zhuo. Probably. Because he would be afraid of Dong Zhuo maybe taking out his kin, right? Maybe? So do we just kind of appease Dong Zhuo? As if we're like one of his, loyal... Well, not one of his, technically, but like, quote-unquote the Han's loyal governor? Okay.
A profitable agreement.
Again, role-playing. That makes no sense, really, in terms of just playing the game. Giving him money for military access that we don't need. But role-playing it, which I believe makes this game more fun. Lady Wu is succeeding Sun Jian. While a new era has taken over the faction, they are, as yet, too young to control it. Oh. Alright, so... Lady Wu is the regent, while I'm assuming Sun Quan comes of age? Through wisdom we gain greater power. Through our power we make solid our edifices and ideals. We can protect our future. Sure, I'll take more experience for Liu Biao. I'll take that all day. We even leveled up. Alright, so we can grab. When commanding, we get 10 morale when attacking. Again, when commanding is when he is the commander of the army, which he is. And his own retinue will have increased movement speed. Plus 8 resolve, which will give us a little more hit points. Redeployment cost. Only if this character is Prime Minister, Heir, or Faction Leader. So, what you can do is basically, like, delete this army. Well, you put this army into a redeployment phase, so you can deploy it somewhere else, like on the other side of your empire. If you have a huge empire, you can basically, like, tuck them away in a special magical box that will then be able to be unpacked somewhere else. But it costs a lot of money, and this makes it lower. And then also replenishment when commanding. So I do like replenishment. Replenishment is pretty big deal if you're going to be fighting a lot. Disciplined. Oh wait, we already have that one. And then we can also grab Nature's Ally, which is going to be a passive buff increasing speed, range, and melee attack rate by 15% and morale. And it ignores forest penalties at all times around him. I'm going to say we grab this buff first. That's a pretty cool buff, so we're going to grab that. Alright, and then we're going to not be in range to attack?
With honor.
Oh my goodness.
Our cause is just and noble.
Well, then we shall probably go into an ambush. Let's move off to the side of the road and go into it. Oh no! Never mind. I should just ambush where we were. Whoops. Alright, what can we do here? We can upgrade our patrols. Upgrading our patrols will give this province more military supplies and +2 to public order, which we are at a -19. Oh, because our reserves are at 0. Huh. Really? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. You come back. You're actually taking all of our supplies. I did not really think that through. I did not think that through. That is my bad. Oh, man. Oh, God. What have I done? Oh, hey, we have a bodyguard. Melee evasion for own retinue. Okay.
All as one.
What are you rocking with? Melee evasion. Actually, we're going to give that to Huang Zong. Give all of his frontliners more melee evasion, as well as giving him more hit points and melee damage, right? Yes, melee damage. Okay, yeah, you take that. And then I guess our son will get the +2 expertise for right now, I guess? Because why not? Oh, man, I can't believe I did that to my poor commandery. Oh, my God. Okay, we'll upgrade our patrol to guard post then. Oh, boy. Oh, what's going on with you? Oh, our other son and heir has leveled up. Okay. Plus 40% melee attack rates if you are in combat. Plus 10% melee armor piercing damage for your entire army. And it doesn't even say you have to be commanding, so I think that's just on. What else can we grab? Mighty Knockback, Instinct, and Charge Speed. What should we be building to? So Stone Bulwark is an active buff, which grants us Unbreakable, Evasion, Block Chance, and Charge Resistance. On this side, we have Unyielding Earth, which is 18% melee evasion and 300% charge resistance. Meaning that, Cav charges in, with this buff popped, we probably won't even be knocked down that much. We also have to think, am I building our son to be probably like a future administrator? He is our heir, and we're probably going to try and teach him, guide him in the ways of the administrator, the leader. He's also a peacekeeper. Values kindness, values diplomacy, and opposes war. Yeah, so we shouldn't be thinking about putting him towards a, crazy melee combatant. So what is going to get him as a better administrator? Like this would make redeployment costs cheaper because he is an heir, so that's a possibility. +5 faction support, that's also good for him in his role. +1 available assignments, only this character is a prime minister, heir, or faction leader. Again, that's going to be good for what we want him to do. +1 starting rank for all recruits is also good for him. And public order if he's an administrator. And also unlocks another assignment, counteract corruption, which is going to be pretty big later on. Okay, so I think we definitely want to go down here. So we're going to get +1 to our available assignments. I'm assuming... Yeah, there we go. It's on right now. Okay, so this will do something. +10 satisfaction faction wide. I don't think we need quite yet. We don't need that one. So let's send... the other thing is that doing these assignments levels up the characters. So it's a way to get your people like on the bench leveled up. So I guess we'll just use you. And we'll boost the income from our commerce. So we get like a nice little buff from that. And then I think we end the turn.
Renewal warms my spirit.
Our spy has been dispatched to another faction. They will travel the land, attempting to ingratiate themselves with the nobility while simultaneously scouting for us and building our undercover network. So they haven't been hired, but they are now actively trying to, I guess, get hired, right? Attempting to infiltrate, yes. So they have not been hired yet, but just being there, you can see that now that this is revealed, so we can see what's kind of going on in his territory. Here, we are going to upgrade our son.
Who is at the gates?
There we go. Liu Qi. So this is for commanding. This doesn't really matter for us right now. Same thing here, but this also enables him to scare people. So that will lower their morale and gives him more damage. Plus 25% melee damage for all shock, cav, and own retinue, though. Oh, dang. Also, oh, dang. Fatigue resistance is also good. Oh, man. Okay. I think I'm actually going to go down to flexibility. The replenishment and the redeployment cost doesn't really do anything for us, but that does lead us to bonus damage for his own shock cav, and the guile is really good because it increases our chance of ambushing, which can be a huge deal for our army, as well as guerrilla deployment. So this is going to give him a little bit of hit points there. Apply. And we are going to attack into the mine. So this is basically a similar garrison to the one we fought at the other place.
Never let your ideals flicker.
I guess we have nothing to say here. Ah, this map. Okay, so there will be no sneaky, really. The best we can do,
To attention.
we'll try anyway.
Soldiers. Ready. Cavalry. To attention.
Is deploy ourselves over here and hope that the enemy doesn't guard this area. I think that's the best that we can really do here. Alright, so we will have...
Axemen, stand by!
I guess we just kind of deploy in a line.
Axes! Swords! Swordsmen ready! Swordsmen ready!
Warriors.
Stand ready!
Prepare. Locked and ready.
We will put, I guess just one cav over here.
Ready. Ready to raid. Going to attention.
Alright,
Make ready! Go! Go!
just walk up.
Go, go.
Oh, they're not even guarding the gates?
Horses.
Our
Oh,
men
go.
are spotted!
Double time. Cavalry. Stand ready. Cavalry. Mount up.
That's surprising. Listen, the SFO mod said that the AI was better. It's an interesting move on the AI's part to not defend where their towers are to get the most damage, but, you know, hey, what do I know?
To attention, archers. Move out quickly.
They're responding now.
Time has come. Horsemen. Faster. Cavalrymen. Cavalrymen. With speed. Ready to ride. Quick march. March quickly.
Double time!
Yeah, that was an interesting choice.
Archers, attend! Cavalry, attend! Cavalry, stand ready! Make ready! Make haste!
Alright, let's keep going.
March quickly! Attack! Battle! Attend! Fight! Horsemen, to battle!
Let's see, archers, sure, focus on those yellow turban warriors.
Double time!
Let's move up,
Make
move
ready.
up.
Cavalry, attend! Stand ready!
Yeah, an uphill charge is not ideal here, I guess. Let's actually move you guys back.
Go, go, go! At the ready! Destroy them! Cavalry! March
Move around.
faster!
Axe warriors! Battle!
Steel yourself!
Get in there, friends.
Prepare!
Mounted soldiers!
Oh, you know what? The sabers can stay. At least one of them can. You two go over here.
Take heed, warriors!
Our son's gonna get over here and
Our
just
comrade is under
murder them.
attack.
Fight!
Axeman coming in.
Destroy them! Swordsmen! Strike! Move, move! Go, go, go! Show no mercy!
Open fire!
Prepare! Steel yourself!
Get him, my son. Murder them. Wait, what's going on here? They're retreating horses. We're capturing the points.
Hurry! Move!
Steel yourselves! Unleash fury! March in the double!
You're gonna march up this way.
Blades ready!
We're gonna send this Axeman over here. We're gonna send Kwong over
Do
here.
not relent!
Run! Run! March at the double!
Horses keep going.
Attend!
Ready! Our general needs our aid!
Show no
He's fine. Our son's fine. All right, actually, that's you.
The Phoenix rises!
Do your thing.
Ready! Faster! Move!
Horsemen, stand ready!
Charge those.
Cavalry, stand ready!
Hurry! Move!
Man, our son basically just made all these archers route.
Strike!
Fantastic.
For China!
Yield them up.
Unleash fury!
Kill them!
Axemen!
Axeman keep going up the rise.
To attention!
Kwong has routed the rest of their swords.
Charge!
We're gonna have our axemen just chase them down the hill.
Cavalry, attack! Cavalry, mount up! Unleash fury!
We're gonna have our archers
it up.
hold fire at
That's
this
right.
point. what is left? Oh, just this one archer?
Attention!
Slam into their backs.
The enemy warriors are running! Ah!
There it is. Yeah, very odd choice for this enemy to not guard their towers. Wow. 166 by himself.
Each victory brings stability to the realm.
We're going to occupy.
It would be prudent to occupy this place.
Very good, very good.
Fear no one.
So, reserve capacity, plus 200 income from industry, plus 5 to our prestige level. Okay, very good. We do have one more assignment. I mean, I guess we should level up Liu Gui. There we go. At least we're getting some to our reserves now. So we're not starving anymore, because my son was starving us. Listen, we gotta learn. Best way to learn is to mess up. Okay, Liu, we will have, I guess, replenishment. I'm trying to think what would be something that we would use. Maybe replenishment, like we can move this army back. Maybe. Our vassals aren't really doing too much. I guess we can also upgrade... No. Maybe we upgrade this some more. Military supplies up to 15. I think that's a per turn, right? Maybe it's not per turn. Hold on. Oh, it's probably just to, like, our maximum supplies? Maybe that's what it is. What else do we got? Public order military supplies up to 12. Do the public order, considering I just tanked our own. And then I think that's all we're going to do this turn. I think. Yeah. Okay. A trader, you say? Oh, you know what? Also, I was going to do the replenishment. Okay, hold on. Cancel that for right now. And if we get 2 more units, we can then grab that mission as complete. So we're going to grab another shock cav for you, because you're going to be a murderer. And maybe get at least 1 foot type of polearm for that bonus versus cav. The thing is, in this army, at least currently, we're going to have a ton of cav, so we may not really need anti-cav infantry. So just more cheap saber militia then. And then next turn, we should get the replenishment rate mission done, and so we can get these units filled out quicker. And I think that's going to do it. Still no movement from the Her brothers over there. There we go, growing might. So plus into our replenishment rates. Fantastic. It is clear now, my lord, that your skills for administration would be best utilized if you controlled the entire commandery. With a stable territory governed by your just hand, you will be best placed to weather the howling storm raging through the realm, which we have already done. You gain momentum, plus 40 bonus experience for units for 3 turns. That should... There we go. Got it. Another mission. My lord, the generals under your command are talented individuals, each with an array of skills they can put to use in improving your realm. In each commandery, they can be sent on assignments to oversee and improve the infrastructure. We've already done this. Send any character on assignment. We did that. Hey! Okay, so we now have 80 bonus 90 bonus character experience. So this just stacked up to the other one. So now we have 6 turns of bonus experience. Another mission issue. You have long been known for your steadfast, if local, rule, but the time has come to rise above your station and be more, especially if the tyrant is to be finally defeated. Through your statecraft, your economic endeavors, and even through war, you must make your name known across the land as someone capable of guiding the Empire through these tumultuous times. Alright, so now we need to reach the faction rank of 2nd Marquis, and we'll gain more momentum. So, they say that Sun Jian fled south, carrying the Imperial Seal. Now his family intend to start their own dynasty and usurp the Han. This is treason, plain and simple. If such accusations are true, then the Sun must be destroyed. Destroy Lady Wu's faction. For 5 turns, we'll gain population growth, public order, and income from peasantry. So that's going to be right down here. Okay. Maybe we could do that. Sure. What do we gain here for ancillaries? The Water Clock. Replenishment and satisfaction. Let's take a look. So we're not going to replace your bow. That would be silly. But we could replace this with the Water Clock to gain more replenishment rate. Every little bit counts. So let's do that. We don't have any other weapons, do we? We can technically change your weapon, but I think the spear is the best for like armor piercing damage. So this does 708 armor piercing. The glaive does higher base melee damage. Also does give you a charge bonus. It's kind of interesting. The great axe will give us a lot of damage, but a lower melee attack rate, and also less experience or expertise, but more resolve. So it gives us more hit points, less melee evasion. And this is like the middle of the road. Maybe we go with the great axe. Again, it does lower our melee attack rate, so we're going to be attacking slower. Do we have something that increases our melee attack rate in your traits? We do not. Oh no, there it is. Zeal. Okay, so if you grab Zeal, that will kind of help offset the fact that we have a giant axe. Now, for Liu Biao, we want as much authority on him as possible, so the ceremonial sword is actually probably the best. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're still replenishing our troops over here. We'll dismiss that. Character developments. China's vastness is matched only by the many exemplars of wisdom and might that traverse it. So these people are now recruitable. I may actually want to recruit this guy, just because he has a unique portrait. I'm that easy. Let's see. I haven't really looked at you right now. So you don't have any unique items. Your current retinue is 2 archers. You have the Wisdom of the River, which lowers enemies' evasion and armor for 30 seconds. Reduce penalty from desire for higher offices. Dutiful. I like dutiful. Distinguished. Increased ambition to gain independence as administrator. He is dutiful yet distinguished and determined. Ideological man. Zhang Hong is a selfless man, always putting others before himself. Admires intelligence, loathes superstition. +1 resilience. So resilience is like the hit points, or like how many times the character can die. So that means this character can die one more time before they are dead. Because when people die, there's typically like a stat of resilience that's taken away, and I think everyone has 1 at least. So everyone mostly has like 1 time you can die, maybe 2 or 3, I can't remember. So this guy can die even more with that. The thing is, though, at the same time, we don't necessarily need another officer right now. How much would he cost me? He's a level 1, so like how much do you cost me? 175, that's your salary and upkeep. So he would cost me 175 or 100. Wait, why are you 175? And this level 1 is only 100. And that's 150. you have like a trait that lowers your... You're also dutiful, temperamental, stern. Interesting. And also at the same time, this guy is a blue, so he's a strategist, and we already have 2 strategists kind of just sitting there. So yeah, that would be kind of silly, I guess. Just to recruit him because he has a unique portrait. Alright. Never mind, we won't do that. It doesn't make too much sense for us. What is this? What's going on? Oh, our wife is leveled up? Fantastic. Okay, so our wife... let's see, you have high authority, you're another commander, a magistrate. Income from all sources if you are a prime minister, heir, or faction leader, which you probably won't be. Stone bulwark skill. Probably raise her up as an administrator as well. I think. At least for right now. Or actually, maybe just another military commander. So maybe we just grab, like, mobility. And we can give that to Liu Kong. Because he is our heir. So that would give us more trade influence. Which I think means that it's easier to make better trade deals, I think. Because let's see, our current trade influence is now 105. We have iron and tools. We are getting livestock through trade. Resources can be used to construct special building variants. Resources themselves do not have an effect on their own. But now our trade influence is 105. And again, I think that just means we have easier trade deals. Hopefully that's what it is. And I think that's it for the turn. Now, what would be nice is if we could ambush one of the Her brothers. Because they have both their armies over there. Maybe not in the winter, though. One of our spies has successfully infiltrated this faction. Their potential for good works has been recognized, and a recommendation has been given them a seat as a court noble. So we'll check that here in a bit. Over tea, you tell your general of your dream of a jade bird. The general takes a long sip of their tea, places the cup down, and looks you in the eye. A vision of a jade bird is an auspicious prophecy, the jade indicating imperial matters, and the bird a being that can traverse the gap between earth and heaven. Our relationship deepens between Zhang and Liu Biao, and we gain more experience. So we are even closer friends now. Excellent.
How can I serve, my lord?
It should be reflected... Actually, on this screen. Ah, friends. Yeah, they spoke of good omens. I have since had known good fortune. Haha! We are besties. How's the public order doing here? We are already at a +1. We have the trade deal going for a little bit longer, but this is going to eventually be very bad. We need... Okay, so we're going to need farming estates. To grab that, we will need whatever this is. We need this one to grab the upgraded version of that farm. So before we grab that, I guess we have to grab everything else that's highlighted. So we need to grab all 4 of these. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, it's a lot. I guess now we upgrade... Let me actually take a look at this chain here, because this is where it splits, right? Yeah. So, if we go down the right, we have lower public order. We do get military supplies. Same thing. And then this will split into 2, giving us a ton of military supplies. So actually, I've been trying to remember all the gameplay mechanics. What I think the military supplies is that if we have an army stationed in that territory, they will gain 10 military supplies to their own stack, because each army has their own supply of military supplies. I believe that actually that's what that does. I think. And then it's also going to increase the public order by 10%. What's the other one? +1 starting rank for Cav recruits commandery-wide. What's the trade-off? So they both give us the same stats, only this one... I guess it's just a cost thing, because this one costs 80 gold per turn and upkeep, this one costs 60. So it's like, do we want Cav to start out as a higher rank? If we go down the other chain, we get a higher public order bonus earlier, and we also get reserve capacity. So if we have another food shortage, the reserve capacity will be higher so that we can actually survive longer in a food shortage situation. So that's also not a bad deal. But in the end, both of these... Oh, actually, no, I guess this is 12, this is 10. Okay. Honestly, I kind of want to go down the station to garrison. The reserve capacity is more attractive proposition right now, considering we don't have access to a ton of food. So I think that's what we're going to save for that building. Liu Fan. Oh man, you give me another blue. That's also another unique portrait, and they look cool. Dang it, game. Masterful Insight. Gives us 100% income from silk. Oh, but if they are one of those three things. And then also spice if they are one of those three things. Respects patience and admires intelligence. So the spice and silk, we're not going to get into that for a while. Most of the spice and silk is like down... That may even... No, that's lumber. Toolmaker. I think there's one here. They're all basically like over in this area, I think. And we're not going to get over there for a while. So that's not... But still, they look cool! Dang you, video game. Alright, let's end the turn. Or do we want to move? How's our replenishment doing? We're basically at full. How's the public order here? We're at plus 18, but that's because of our garrison. So... So if we move...
To arms.
We'll be at a 0. Kind of okay with that.
Towards order.
I want to move up here and see if we can do an ambush stance. Because I would really prefer to try and strike one of these armies in an ambush stance. Also, where is Her Yi? That's just Herman. Interesting. Oh, also the spy. Okay. So, as our spy is in their network, they're going to be building up their cover, I believe, as well as their undercover network. So we can utilize both of these points to do stuff. So as a court, we can also do just general actions, like a military revolt. But a military revolt would have us needing 50 in undercover network and a 30 in cover points. And each spy could, I think, get different traits that can increase the point gain every turn. And also that reform that we took, I think, does that too, right? Yes, so +2 undercover network cost for enemy spies. Oh, that's for enemy spies, sorry. +4 cover cost for enemy spies too. So it actually makes it harder for people to spy on us. It doesn't actually do anything for our spies. My bad. Maybe something further along does? Upkeep cost for new spies is lowered. Enemy spies is going to be harder to spy. Okay, so maybe we can't buff that up. Oh well, in any case, it makes enemy spying harder. We're not going to be able to do anything right now. It's going to take time for us to build up our spy network. But hopefully we can do some cool stuff. And that's kind of what I'm okay with him being up in Yuan Shu, because I think our next target may actually be going to the south after the Sun family. But our spy will need to... Oh, there he is! They made him a leader. Whoa, Yuan Shu declares war on Her Yi. So, oh, Her Yi went north into Chen. I see. But yeah, there he is.
Understanding.
Oh, that's awesome. Spying for our faction. That's fantastic. He's already a general. And then you declared war on the Yellow Turbans. That's going to be up here. The Bandit King is up here. That's beautiful. Alright, well, since we know that Her Yi is up in Chen, what kind of garrison are we looking at Runan? Can we even tell? I can't remember. There we go. So we have a Yellow Turban Warrior Captain, some peasants, which kind of suck. The People's Warband are pretty good. They are really good at killing low armored units. And then archers.
Under one banner.
Okay, so I don't think Her Yi is going to be marching out anytime soon. This costs 25% of our movement. Okay. I want to get close, but I don't want them to know I'm getting close. It's like we'll move...
Avoid diversions.
in there with the higher ambush success chance.
Let them stumble
And do
into
that.
our trap.
And then... my vassals
No.
haven't really
Welcome,
done
friend.
anything. I guess I don't, I want them to support my assault next turn. I don't know if they will. I'm gonna hold off on this. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. We do get another reform. Man, the trade agreement is guaranteed money. That's also guaranteed money. I don't know if that's gonna be guaranteed money or not. More population growth and then unlocks a building. Level 4 livestock estate. This unlocks the resource for cattle. That's also pretty good. I'm like, everything is good. It's just what do you want to focus on first? What do we want? What do we want? This would lead us up to this, which gives us even more trade agreements and updated ports and something else. But it was level 5. That's very, very far away. And that could eventually lead us up to here, which will unlock this unique archer unit. The Onyx Dragons, which are pretty cool. But food, though. You know? I think we gotta focus on the food. So we're gonna unlock this. Livestock estate. I don't even know if we can build that currently, because I'm assuming that is only for the livestock settlement, which we do not have. Ah, here, livestock farm. So I think it's for upgrading this, which we don't have, so I can't do that. Ooh, a silver ranked accessory. Authority satisfaction and trade influence if... Ooh.
Meditate on peace. Prepare for war.
Well, that sounds better than a silly rat. Tivle. Now we're up to 120 trade influence. So again, we should be able to make some good trade deals later on. Well, I don't know if that's super strong or not. I don't know what kind of trade influence we need to make really, really good deals, because I don't remember, but... let's see. The Noble Travel Lodge. Station to Garrison. I'm gonna... Right now, the reserve capacity doesn't actually do too much for us right now, because we're only gaining 1 food per turn. So I think what's more important is Ooh, we can also upgrade the Toolmaker. That will give us more industry income, reserve capacity. What's your chain look like? Even more base money. And then it goes into more money and trade influence. Even more trade influence. Or higher base money. Okay.
Diseased trees must be culled for the good of the forest.
Sure. Yeah, diseased trees and stuff. Let's grab the Noble Traveling Lodge. I love that I knew he was going to eat it up. A legendary character, he couldn't resist. A loyal friend is as the mountains, unwavering before any adversity. Find a friend whose loyalty you never need question, and you will never worry. You see a kinship forming between two that you know to be stalwart and true. Liu Kong and Lady Kai. Oh, mother and son. Well, that's probably good for the mother and son to like each other. Better than them hating each other. All right, so if we
Remain resolute. Strike true.
start the siege, maybe we should just attack right now. I was gonna say maybe we wait and see if our vassals will come and aid us as well.
Strike as one.
But maybe we just try to take the town before giving a chance for He Yi to come down and deal with us. I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode. Oh, cliffhanger! So thanks for watching, everybody. In the next episode, we will attack the city of Runan. And at some point, I'm hoping to get some kind of usage out of our vassals, and they will do something. We'll see if they do. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!